You're in the field book Romans on page 1 of 15. Find the blue circle with the hand and touch it with one finger. Hello, I'm glad we're going to spend some time together. Please follow my instructions and I will make sure we will have fun and we will learn at the same time. Well, let's start with some basic information. The Romans ruled our territory about 2,000 years ago. They ruled for about 500 years. We call this period the Old Age. Also touch the thumbnails right at the top. Each picture carries an important message or a special sound. First touch the train, then the castle and finally the soldier. Great, I like that you follow the instructions. Keep it up. When you touch the soldier, look for the Old Age on the timeline below. You do this by touching it in the right place with one finger. Sorry. It's the Middle Ages. Find the Old Age on the timeline. Year 500. Touch the line with one finger. Great, you found the Old Age. You're doing great. If you've already found, zooming in, showing field book at England, France, Switzerland, Italy, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Italy. Zooming out, showing original field book. This is super. You will now go to page 2. You're in the field book Romans on page 2 of 15. My colleague has a question for you. He holds a stick in his hands. Great, here you are. I have a question for you. Do you know which place this is in the picture? Hint, it is one of the places listed above. The options are to the right of the image. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 3 of Noricum, Italia, Dalmatia, Pannonia. See, you will now go to page 4. You're in the field book Romans on page 4 of 15. You touched the magic werewolf. It is the legend of the origin of Rome. Listen well, it's very interesting. Romulus and Remus were twin brothers. They were abandoned by their parents as babies and put into a basket that was next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 5 of 15. Hello, I'm glad you touched me. I've been standing here for so long that I'm like petrified. Let me introduce myself. I am Constantine. Who are you? Oh, how great you are dressed. I wear a toga. Toga is the characteristic clothing of Roman male citizens, which is why we are often called togatus. Well, better to be a togatus than a gladiator. Are you interested in who gladiators are? Touch the image on the right. Hey, hello, we're a little busy, we're right in the middle of a fight. As you can see, we are gladiators, that is, armed warriors. He fights brutally many times, even against wild animals and convicted criminals. We are just entertaining the audience. Touch my head and you will hear them screaming. Rude, you certainly don't hear that kind of screaming in your time. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 6 of 15. This is mosaic. Listen carefully. You will need this information later. Floor of the Central Roman, the floor, zooming in, showing field book at 4 taberna. A taberna was originally a single room shop for the sale of goods and services. They were often incorporated into domestic dwellings on prop zooming out, showing next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 7. Instead of soap, they used olive oil to rub the skin. With a special spatula called a strigil, the oil, along with the dirt, was rubbed off the skin. In this picture is a tourist pretending to jump into imaginary water. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 8 of 5th Circus Maximus. Great, I am pleased that you choose it Circus Maximus. It is an ancient Roman chariot racing stadium. It was also used for mass. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 2. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 10 of 15. Leave my shoes alone or I will kick your ass. They protect my feet. Can you even imagine how many hours a day I walk? It tickles me. Pause. Next page. You're in the field book Romans on page 11. Roads were built by soldiers and slaves. This is a guard soldier. The slaves supervised the construction of roads.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Next page. You're in the field. Next page. You're in the field. The Romans were already trading money. The first coins were bronze, then came the silver and gold coins. Next page. You're in the Feelbook Romans on next page. You're in the Feelbook Romans on page 15 of 15.